No, not for me, like not for me. I think like all bullshit. If I can be honest with you, no bullshit. Listen to me. In the back then in school, if I didn't like, you know, like, 'cause, like, I don't gonna lie, back then I could tell you like to me. Listen to me, if I really wanted to back then, I could have fucked you. I ain't gonna lie, but I did it for the respect, you know. So like, 'cause I liked you back then too, you know. I ain't gonna lie. So that's another thing. But you know, anyways, you know. Why you say like that? Like you said yeah. You better know who I am. I'm Poppy Shampoo. No bullshit. The way, oh my, yeah, Chacho, you had me in heaven last night. I was looking in the sky like, Lord, keep giving. Like, I'm not gonna lie and let you do what you gotta do. You know, throw that shit. You know. So baby, you do got something you talking about. I feel like you do. I ain't gonna lie to you. Into that. You got your cousin or no? You still driving there? You still driving there? Oh. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I hope my brother pull out some good ass cars. Cause that shit expensive. It was like $30 for one pack, $20. For like three, it come with 3 packs though. It come with 3 packs. But that's what he be getting. But every time he always get. Sometimes he get 2 or 1 or 3. If he get 3, he get lucky. Sometimes he be pulling out some good ass cars. I don't gonna lie to you. He get like because of him. I got some good shit because of him. Cause he don't need them. Like, cause like here I got some better shit. Okay. Like at the end, like I'm gonna lie, like fuck, what is this shit at? But yeah, you know what I want right now? I want some McDonald's. I'm not gonna lie. It's just I don't want to think about food right now. Well, my earpod gotta always die, bro. Like. I just lost all my shit in the game. Oh my god. I just did a fucking oh my god. I think all my shit burned. Fuck, man, I just died. I just lost a lot of fuck, bro. Damn, I feel like I just. Your grandpa gonna cook today or no?
Huh?
Is your grandpa gonna cook or no?
No.
No.
I don't respect him to cook every day, honey.
Honey, I do.
I don't.
No, like I feel like if I was there, I have to cook for you. You know, you don't want me to cook.
Eat it. He said he cooks, I don't eat it. It's not very appetizing to be right now.
It's fucking off all my shit.
The lady was asking me, she's like, are you depressed? Do you feel lonely? Do you feel an unsafe environment? Like, no.
Oh, the black lady?
No, the white lady.
Ah,
The white lady.
she's funny as hell.
And then she was like, you should tell him so that he can, not tell him, you should tell him to come so he, like, he learns. I'm like, this is, 19-second child on the way.
And what she said?
That's the first child.
And what she said? She just look at you.
Huh?
What she said?
She said that you should come in the room and look like that.
Fuck, I just. Yeah.
I mean, you just ask me questions is not gonna do any better.
No bullshit. I look at her like, okay, yeah.
Like, questions. I'm the one fucking using the card, and I am. And it's not even fucking like, it's not even full steps, it's just like extra stuff.
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Yeah. It's like, you good over there? You good? Say you okay? You gagging over there.
She's about to go back up.
Chicken tenders, hell yeah. That's not, some chicken tenders sound good right now.
I know.
I said chicken tenders.
That's why I'm talking about.
Did I tell you? Did I give a fuck? I'm joking, love. I'm joking. Joking, baby. I'm gonna lie, you got like I see your little stash of candy you got over there. Okay, you know,
What?
your little stash of candy
My stash again?
in your room.
Where's my money?
Um,
That's my shit right there. Okay, I just gave my grandpa the candy that I don't like.
yeah,
That motherfucker ate the whole fucking pack too.
sure.
I just took the Snickers, M&M's, and the Twisters.
Yeah.
There's Milky Way and there's something else.
I like Milky Way. You know, you didn't think about me. Man, I'm always thinking about you. You know.
Yeah, bro. Don't you want that? Molly's mom, she offered me candy yesterday. I was like, girl, I was like, yeah, I was funny, you know, I was like, girl, I thought you were talking about Mexican candy. I was like, I've been like, tasties. She was like, oh no.
you know what I want? I, I want.
I want to try the chamoy pickle. So you wrap it up, stuff it. I be seeing it on TikTok, but I'm like, fuck, man, I got the coupons, but I can't fucking no cash.
What do they call it? I want Mexican corn.
Mexican corn. I know a place that makes it.
Like Mexican corn, you know, like with the tea, like the corn man, like the corn man they be hitting the different. I don't, they be doing the different.
No, there's another place that they make it right in front of you.
Ooh.
But it's not with a stick. It's with
I know with
like
the box, I like the box,
the cup.
the cup, whatever. Yeah, it's the same thing.
I think it's like $7. $7.
You know, it's like it's for that for it was a big cup.
It's like
Cause cause like so I remember like they put like in like a plastic, not a plastic bowl but like a plastic container, like a little one.
no, it's like a regular cup.
Oh,
I was talking with my grandpa right when I got home. I was
yeah.
like, "Where's your car at?" I was like, I'm here, but you're here." I was like, "Where you at?" He was like, "I'm at home." I was like, "Well, I don't see your car here." And he was like, "All right." He's like, "All right." I was like, "All right." Man,
My leg just, yes, babe. What's up, second viewer? How you doing? I just died with a lot of good shit. I lost my good pickaxe. I just lost a good pickaxe right now. Fuck, bro. I was irritated. I got this one right here, but fuck, it's not how I wanted to die like that. And I had a lot of fuck, bro. I had a lot of levels too. That just set me back a little bit. I'm irritated. Very irritated right there. I got that. Right there. Let's fix this. If I got any levels, 2 levels. I'll make real quick. Fuck, I make 2 helmets. See, I'm just fucking up right now. What do I need? I'm good. Food, I got hella food. That was annoying, y'all. I just lost a lot of shit, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, shit. That second viewer, you got a PS4, or if you do, you could join the game, you know, if you want to join the realm. It's gonna be like a server. And I'm looking for spruce wood. I got emeralds. I know where's a village at. It's that way over there. I'm gonna explore it that way. Let me see if I can find spruce. I need spruce wood. That's what I need right now. I'm gonna just bring hella blocks. I'm gonna do the old style way. Cause I was gonna get a low compass, but I just died in another. I just don't got time for that right now. So. Okay, let's just go. I'm gonna take this boat just in case. You never know. Cause I feel like this texture pack make everything big. So like, they make everything farther, if that makes sense. Like, guess this 2 different texture pack is. You see how they, like the weapons are, like the tools are different. It's like before I had the other one on. I like the other one, but like it's like too dark. If that makes sense. Like I like how it looked, but like it's too dark for me. I think it had like the brightness super high as hell, and it's still dark. Oh shit. What's up, Kyle? I need. The chickens I won't kill because that's dark oak. I need that. Okay. Oh, there's plenty here. Okay, bad. I already found this before, but I ain't gonna got sampling, so I'm gonna grab a stack of this, and let's look for spruce because I wanna. This is one of the things I need for the build too. So I need spruce. I just need the thing. Main thing I need spruce because that's for the frame of the build I'm gonna do. Cause my last base I had in my house, it was like that, like the frame of it, and it was oak. The frame it was oak, and the side of it was spruce. And I do dark oak for the floors. That look good with dark oak. How you doing, second viewers? If you try to play Minecraft, let me know. You know, try to get more people in here. Let me see if my friends are online. I think they are. I don't know. This should be enough wood for like. Oh, I need because I'm gonna make the roof out of dark oak too. I still need a lot of dark oak. Like 4 stacks, probably more now. Cause this house is based on my build. It's gonna be like the center of my town. It's gonna be like the center of the town. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yo. What's up, bro? I'm live on YouTube. I got 2 viewers right now. If you wanna join up on Minecraft, you can. I found a dark oak on biome, dark oak biome. I'm grabbing sapling and some wood right now, so I can have it back at the base, so we don't have to, you know. Right now I'm looking for spruce wood too on the way. So I might be gone. Like I'm gonna still be in the game, but like, I'm gonna be far, like looking for, you know. So. It's my gamer tag. It's my gamer tag. Yeah, I got 19 subscribers. If you want to subscribe, you know, the biggest 20, you know, if you want. I got 5 saplings. I need. Don't dig a big hole. Oh. Okay. It might be night. It might be nighttime to let you know I got a bed on me. So if you want to sleep, you can. Can we go? Actually, can we go to bed? Yeah. Can we go to bed real quick? Cause shit, the mobs on here, bro, are nutty. The creepers out here, bro. You know the thing is, oh shit, zombie. See, that's the thing. You gotta hurry up. I hate this shit. The one thing I don't like about this, like by the base, by my area, or whatever, I'm AFK. Tell me why, bro. it's torches around my bases, like for a good distance, whatever. A creeper spawned. I'm watching, like, you know, it was nothing there, and he just spawned, you know. So like, I kind of like that. That made the game, you know, a little bit, you know, more, a little bit hard, you know. Cause before without the texture pack and shit, that shit ever does that. Like, you know, a mob cannot spawn without like a source of light, you know, if there's no light there. But how you been, bro? Shit. I got some good, bro. Shit, man. I'm gonna just say, my girl, she can't walk like that. Her legs, you know, her body hurts, you know. Gotta give it that good D, you know, vitamin D. Shit, I'm lost. No, I know I'm not lost. I know I'm going. I just hate the birch forest. So many fucking birch. Like, I didn't make it to be all birch. It just bothered me, you know, like. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying something different, you know, like. I don't know who is that dude. Like, he's on my friend list, but like I think he got a mic, but I never played him. I never played with him before. So like, I don't care because he don't know what the chord's at. He don't know where I bitch, you know. So don't give him the coordinates because he's at spawn. The spawn is far away, you know. So you don't got no chance. Kill him. Nah, actually, I'm gonna just take his stats. I'm gonna take everything away from him. Like, there's a visitor. If you find it, he could look at it. You know, like. Cause he want me to teleport him. He want me to teleport him. This is not no cheats, you know. I don't do no cheats, you know. If you want, if you want. Yeah. Hell yeah, do that. I'm gonna make sure I don't get lost, cause shit. It's easy to get lost in this woods. Damn dark oak. Oh, he left. No, that's too far. I think that's too far to like to go. You know, I don't know. I would like if I want to look for like a good spot, like I did. Like the spot I picked is all right. I'm gonna lie. Is that spruce? I can't tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. I'm live on YouTube. Can you see that or no? I think it is. I'm gonna go that way. No, not me. I get lost. Like for me, I got blocks. I follow back. You know. Like I put like a trail, cause if I go somewhere far, I'm not gonna remember what the fuck I built. That's why, fuck, bro. This shit is annoying me, bro. I'm coming back right now. Fuck, like, it's like, all the thing I see for miles and miles is dark oak, dark oak, dark oak. Like, okay, fuck, creeper. Go, 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 go. Fuck, creeper. No, but like, it's just like, I like dark oak, but like, damn. You push spruce. Alright, you gotta make spruce so hard to get. That's like the most, blocks I used to build with spruce. Oh, spruce. Shit, I'm out. A fucking creeper and a skeleton. Creeper and skeleton, not in a good combo. Oh my god, that's deadly. I don't I don't want to get lost. I think I already am. Follow the fucking trail. What the fuck is my trail? Fuck creeper, bro. A fucking skeleton and creeper, bro. And I hear that skeleton. He's still alive. I'm out of there. I'm out of here. Fuck that shit. Okay, what the fuck? Hold on. I gotta go back because I don't know where the fuck the cobble. I lost the trail. I gotta go back where the fuck I remember. Hold on. Yeah. I don't like being this fucking pit. Pits get so fucking confusing. Yeah, if you do, can you look for spruce if you find any? Bring back the sapling. That's what we need. Fuck creepers. Fucking A, bro. I hate dark oak. Like, I like it, but fuck, it's so... Cause in there, it's dark a little bit, you know? Cause all the mobs and shit. After nighttime and shit, it's still mobs. For real. I already found some. I'm gonna start. I wanna start. Like, if you're gonna start your own little, like, you know, if you're gonna have like your own little trading villages, you could do that. That's why I'm gonna build like a hall, like a villager trading hall. So I can put a lot of emeralds and shit. If I could find the way back to the base, I think it's this way. Yeah. I see two Endermans just up in here in the daytime, just chilling. No, no. Oh yeah, I know that. I found one at my base. I'm back. Shit, I got scary, bro. Cause this is what happened, bro. You know how like a skeleton and a creeper, they don't mix good together. You know, they double trouble. You know, they one try to blow you up, the other one gonna shoot you out of you. You know, so I'm running. The fucking skeleton hit me, and the creeper he blow up. I went in the air. You know, like 3 up. You know, like couple here. You know, I went up a little bit. You know, and shit. Hell yeah. Um. I'm gonna start working on like first if we bring the villagers over here, first thing I need to make is like I want to let me make a villager breeder, okay? That's the first thing I need to make so we can start working on this shit. I'm gonna just make a simple one. I'm not doing all that extra shit today. Right there, no, over there. Hell yeah. You're missing your horse. But you gotta get a horse, bro. I got a horse. Gotta get one too, man. What? Hell yeah. You know where the rarest fucking I think it's mob or forgot it was something rare. Like forgot what the fuck it was rare. It was something. Oh, yeah. If you see a village with like dirt or any blocks in front of the like in front of the door, do not break it, cause that's for like I already got 2 villagers locked up. I just need 2. All right. You just look around first because you never know. Cause cause I went to I found two. Cause if you went straight, like if you went straight looking at like the farm, if you went straight, that's the village I'm talking about. Oh, I don't got no iron. I gotta go mining. I don't got shit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna repay you in food, okay? I'm gonna put food in your chest, a lot of food, okay? I'm gonna put you this. Oh yeah. Hey, grab a bed. There's a bed over there. Just stay one of the beds so when you keep going, you know. Go to bed right quick too, so I could shit. No, bro, I've been live streaming for a minute now. I got my second viewer watching. They're having a good day, probably. They're chilling. Just, you know. I'm going to your base right now to put the food. I'm gonna put the food in your chest, okay? There's gonna be a stack of cooked steak and a stack of carrots. So the carrots you could make your own farm to get more if you need it, you know.
Something's not right. Guaranteed fresh berries at this low price. It's gotta be a mistake.
Hell yeah. Hey, can I take the 20? Can I take the 20 coal out of the chest?
Like highway robbery, it's an Aldi thing.
Okay. Cause I got. Okay.
So something like this has never happened to me before.
I just take a stack and 4.
Honestly, I'm not much of a social butterfly.
I'm gonna try to go mining for a while. I'm gonna try to get a lot of shit. I'm gonna try to get a lot of iron and.
Whenever I find a bit of free time, I'm usually at home trying to catch up on sleep or enjoying a good book. One day while chatting with my friends, we touched on how difficult it has become to meet new people, especially guys. We all agreed that we should try to go out more. My friend mentioned she had chatted with a few guys online. She hadn't met any of them face to face, but felt it was nice to have someone to talk to. She kept pushing for me to try out Tinder, although I wasn't keen on the idea. I knew Tinder was mainly for hookups, and that wasn't what I was looking for. I didn't want to waste my time on something like that. However, she didn't give up.
When I go mining, I change my inventory up a little bit. Like when I go mining, I put I don't take my axe, or I don't take the axe. I just keep my sword, my food, and the torches. I keep the torches next to the sword. No, next to the torches. No, not. I keep my torches like in the middle between my sword and my pickaxe, you know. So when you go mining, so you can quick. I need a bucket. I know I got a bucket somewhere.
We started discussing our favorite books. I mentioned that I have a fascination with horror stories, and I'm quite interested in psychological thrillers, and know a lot about serial killers. So when he said he shared these interests, I wasn't worried. After texting back and forth for a few weeks, he suggested we meet up. I wasn't entirely comfortable with the idea of meeting him just yet, and found myself dodging the question whenever he brought it up. I often made excuses about being too busy with work, but after 2 months of chatting, he finally convinced me to meet him in person.
My base gonna be big too, like the details of it, like I'm gonna do it nice. But I'm gonna take my time to do it nice.
We decided to meet at a coffee shop. The day we were supposed to meet finally arrived. He acted really strange, like he had to control even the small things.
Yeah, that's I'm doing the online right now.
I wanted to order a hot coffee. He insisted I should
I do the online first. They see how big I can, how much space I have. And that's how I do,
After sitting there for about 2 hours, I really wanted to leave. So I told him I had to go because it was getting late, and I had work early the next day. He didn't take it well. He got visibly upset, raised his voice and said, "It's still early," in a way that made me feel uncomfortable. I could see him pausing, looking around as if he was trying hard to hold back from saying was watching the news and they reported about a man who had killed a girl on a local hiking trail. My heart stopped
Find
when they showed his
diamonds.
picture. It was the same man I had met for coffee. I was in shock, barely able to process how narrowly I had
Oh yeah,
escaped
find
from
line.
possibly being his
Oh yeah.
victim.
I did had a Fortune 3 pick,
Whenever I pass by that
but I
coffee
died
shop
earlier
at
today
work,
in the nether.
I get a cold feeling, haunted by the
So
thought that
I'm
he
back
probably
with
wanted to
Fortune
kill
1
me
and
too.
Breaking 2 and Efficiency 2. Yeah. I was kind of
A
mad.
few years back, my college
I
sent me
lost
to
that
Japan
shit.
for a study program. They said I needed to go somewhere in Asia for a
Excuse me,
major,
shit.
and a buddy had praised Japan so much that I figured, why not give it a shot? I didn't know much about the place, but the idea of spending a semester there excited me. Before this trip, I had only dated one guy seriously, and we had split a couple of months before I left. I wasn't into casual hookups, and didn't find the local guys at bars appealing. However, I still hoped for some romantic adventure. A friend suggested trying a dating app to meet English-speaking locals, thinking
English
it could be a
speaking
fun way to
logos.
dive into the dating scene there. Despite the risks of dating in a foreign country, I was young and eager for new experiences. About 3 weeks into my stay in Tokyo, I matched with a guy on the app. Let's call him Jack. I was still getting my bearings in the new city and culture,
Shit, yeah, yeah.
admittedly a bit naive. Jack was quick to suggest a date, and he seemed nice enough, though I realized too late that I knew very little about him. Jack said he was a bit older than me and a university student, which I guessed meant he had finished his military service and returned to his studies. After some chatting, we agreed to meet for coffee near my university. He initially wanted to pick me up at my dorm, but since I lived in a women-only residence, I wasn't comfortable revealing my exact address to a stranger. So we settled on meeting in the central square next to the subway station. He seemed annoyed by this change, a warning sign I foolishly ignored. On the date night, Jack was an hour late, oddly claiming he wanted to make me wait as some sort of joke. I laughed it off, thinking maybe he got lost. When he finally showed up, he
Freaking ads.
was shorter and skinnier than I'd imagined. Not that it mattered to me.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps his appearance made me underestimate him, a misjudgment I'd regret. From the start, Jack was overly familiar, touching me more than I was comfortable with, and breathing in a weird, unsettling way. His behavior immediately set off alarm bells. I had heard that Japanese men were usually respectful and restrained on first dates, but Jack's actions were anything but. He was wearing fancy clothes for our date, which I first thought was typical for Japan. Looking back, I realized how little
I found
I knew of the
amethyst.
culture. Right away, he told me, "You're
What'd
not
you
as
find?
pale as I expected."
Oh
His
hell
English
yeah.
was good, so I was sure he meant what he said.
I
His
found
comment made me
what's it
wonder.
called? I found
I'm
amethyst.
very pale, with Irish and Scandinavian roots, so his remarks seemed strange.
I'm gonna grab
And
all
my
the
skin
white
tone
stuff
and
because I
regular
want to do
rash
that for a
matched.
build. Cause it look nice. It look
Throughout our
very,
date,
very,
he kept
very
saying
nice.
he
I like
wished
it.
my eyes were greener, which was odd.
Yep.
I tried to laugh it off,
Yeah,
thinking maybe my photos looked
I know,
different
I know.
online. It's funny how we try to find excuses for others when we're trying to avoid facing the truth. When we got to the tea shop
For
and went
real?
to order raspberry tea, he
Hell
insisted I
yeah.
try a specific kind
Hey,
he
grab
chose.
all the rolls out of it. Can
I
you grab
found
all
it
the
weird,
rolls?
but
If you
agreed,
like 2
thinking maybe he
stacks.
was just trying to share something he liked.
If you,
These little things he did started to add up and feel more unsettling as the evening went on. After tea, he suggested we walk around my campus. It was night, but the area was well lit, so I said okay. But he kept stepping behind me, which became increasingly uncomfortable. He wouldn't share anything
I'm
personal
looking
about
at it
himself
right now.
either,
Hold on.
just kept saying he was a
It's
mysterious man,
loading.
and comparing me to his favorite movie character, which he
Damn.
wouldn't name. He then suggested we go to a dark, wooded area
That's
behind
far.
the campus.
That's
I
deep.
immediately refused, wanting to stay in the well-lit areas, but he grabbed my
That's
arm
deep as
saying,
hell, bro.
"I
Shit.
can't let anyone see," which terrified me. I managed to pull away and insisted we go back towards the town. I don't know why I didn't scream or ask for help. Maybe I was too scared.
Yeah. Make a book.
We ended up near a hospital in the
Make
town
a
center,
bucket of
and I
water
told
if
him we
you
had
wants
to
to get
part
down there
ways.
quick.
I lied, saying we could meet another day, hoping to appease him so he would leave. Just when I thought he might try to kiss me, something much worse happened. He bit my face. It was a shock, a sharp pain like nothing I'd ever felt. I screamed and pushed him off, then ran to a nearby convenience store for safety. The store owner was upset at my sudden entrance and crying, but I couldn't explain. I ended up buying a popsicle just to be allowed to stay. I wished I had learned some Japanese locked him. I was too scared to walk around the campus area after that night. After the terrifying encounter, my fear lingered, grateful that I hadn't shared where I lived. The ordeal left me shaken, unable to forget his actions and words. In the days following, I found myself sharing the ordeal with my mother. As I recounted the events, her reaction took an unexpected turn. She connected dots I hadn't considered, drawing parallels to the 50 Shades of Grey series. Initially, I dismissed her theory as an overreaction, a mother's concern amplifying a bad date into something sinister. However, her insight began to resonate. The peculiar emphasis on my eye color, his attire, the specific tea he insisted I drink, and the cryptic comments all mirrored elements from the books and films. It was as if he had plucked his actions straight from its pages, casting me in his twisted fantasy.
Yeah.
This revelation
I got like 40 saplings of that.
suggesting his
We
intentions
got
were
plenty of
darker than
saplings
I
for that.
feared. My mother suggested he chose me because, in his eyes, I resembled the female protagonist from
Oh, yeah.
50 Shades. His fixation on my appearance and his disturbing behavior seemed
Hell
driven by
yeah.
a desire to enact scenes from the story.
You gonna find a lot of good shit. I know you're gonna find a lot of
Disturbingly,
good shit
I
down
later
there.
learned that there exists a subset of individuals who fetishize the idea of conquering
Hey, make it shield. Don't forget to make it shield, cause the mobs are nutty.
Despite the harrowing experience, it didn't deter me from
I'm making sure.
I eventually met someone wonderful in Japan.
Putting a
We fell in
peaceful.
love. Our
No,
relationship
the
was
recipes.
strong enough to withstand the challenges
No,
of long distance.
I need that
We
kind of on
relocate to Japan to
for
continue our
myself,
studies
cause
and
I
work
like
with
for like
plans to
when I
marry.
build like
This
so I can
experience
get like
taught me
new recipes for
resilience,
like,
refusing to let one
cause
sinister
I'll be forgetting
individual
what blocks
dictate
to
my
use.
path.
Maybe
To
that's
Tim,
for me.
should our paths ever
I'm
cross
sorry.
again, know that I am not the frightened person you once encountered. Time has fortified me, and I am prepared to stand
Peaceful.
my ground. And to all listening,
Okay, I'll put it in
thank
peaceful.
you for allowing me to share this journey. It's a story that underscores the importance of vigilance and the strength found in overcoming fear. My
Yeah, you're
experience,
gonna die
though
and
fraught
shit.
with
I don't want you to
darkness,
die. And you gotta
ultimately
go
led
way
to a
as
chapter
far
of
as
love
hell.
and growth. Let's continue to support and uplift each other.
Come to Harbor Freight to get the best prices on the tools you need to make your yard shine.
Vivo live stream. Go live.
Sharing our stories as reminders of resilience in the face of adversity. A few months back, right at the start of summer, something happened.
Look at her, she sent me.
I've kept quiet about this for a while because I was scared of what people might think of what I did. So, I got into this online dating thing. My marriage had ended last winter, and I was just trying to enjoy life again. I ended up matching with this guy from New York, a whole 8 hours drive from where I was. We had been texting for a couple of weeks when he suddenly said he'd drive over to meet me. Since I was living with relatives after the divorce, we decided to book a hotel room. He insisted on paying for it. I felt bad about him coming all this way, so I looked for something cheap but decent. I live about 45 minutes away from the nearest city in my state, and there are places I'm not too familiar with. Unfortunately, the hotel I picked was
So like the white
choice.
amethyst, like the I
I
forgot the name of this. Let me see what the name of this.
It was already dark when I
It
arrived.
is
After getting
called
lost several times.
Candlestight, whatever.
Opposite
You
the
know, like the
hotel was a
amethyst. You know, like you
hotel
find
with
like you
two
know how you
guys
find like
sold
geo and the white
wood.
stuff.
The area was full of
I like
trees,
that
shrubs,
block
and
so
mistletoe.
much. I got
Walking
4
into the
stacks and
hotel,
10.
I thought to myself,
That's like enough for
what
like
a
a
window.
small build like a
But it was
house,
too late to back out.
like a house.
The guy, let's call
Like
him
I'm
Y,
like
was only an
if
hour
I
away.
could find more, I
The
need
hotel
that.
was managed by a
That's
Jamaican
kind
family, which
of
is important for later. The lady at
helpful.
the front desk was kind, but the hotel had a strange feeling to it. The lights were too bright, yet everything felt dark, and there was a strong smell of bleach. I was so nervous checking in. The reservation was in Y's name, and at first the lady couldn't find it. His last name was Spanish, and I thought maybe I was saying it wrong, even though I'm usually good with Spanish. This made things even more awkward, because it was obvious I was meeting someone I didn't know. Maybe he gave a wrong name, she suggested. I just laughed nervously. She gave me a room on the second floor, and I was surprised to see there was no elevator, just a big carpeted staircase right behind me. This also felt weird.
They said it would be too hard to earn a degree while working full-time, but WGU offers flexible degree programs that I was able to...
Once I got to my room, I just walked around nervously, waiting for a Y to saw a pickup truck pull up. I thought it might be him. A guy in a black hoodie got out, locked his truck with a bunch of loud beeps, and ran inside. My heart started racing, fearing it was him at the door, maybe without any bags because he had bad intentions. Then, a loud knock made me jump. I quickly walked to the door and peeked through the small hole. It was him. Why? No dark hoodie. Just carrying his bags. I opened the door slightly and greeted him with a smile. He entered, and I told him about my fears jokingly, and we both laughed it off. Then, things got intimate. Later, as we slept, he held me tightly, in a way that felt a bit strange. I suddenly woke up, feeling hot because of his tight grip. At first, I thought that was why I woke up, but then I heard noises at our door. Someone was trying to open it. I quickly got up, and I hid under the blankets. In his underwear, he stood in the dark, watching the door. He whispered he thought one of the hotel workers was outside. We kept the chain on the door and opened it slightly. Without asking, the man outside immediately asked, "Is the white girl in here?" I felt a cold shiver. Why quickly said no and closed the door firmly. The man claimed he needed my credit card, but Why responded sharply that he would sort it out in the morning. I checked the time. It was around 2 a.m. I turned away, trying to sleep again, while Y went back to holding me and fell asleep quickly.
Okay.
In the morning, we decided to grab some breakfast, still feeling sleepy. I hoped we wouldn't meet anyone at the front desk because of the noise from our room earlier. Luckily, no one was there. But then I saw a man near the exit. He might not have been Jamaican or even related to the hotel staff.
From more
His
diamonds.
appearance was eerie, with a haunting look in his eyes. As we were leaving, I felt his gaze piercing through me, confirming it was the same man from the previous night. NY quietly told me to keep moving. I looked away from the man and stayed close to NY as we walked out. The man remained silent as we passed him. Just as we were about to leave the hotel, he spoke up taunting, "There's the white girl. Found the noisy white girl." NY just scoffed, but I was shaking inside. After breakfast, I went to work for a few hours, leaving the hotel behind. When I returned, the room was empty. I messaged NY, who said he was doing laundry and would be back soon. Sitting on the bed, waiting, I heard someone creeping around outside our door. Thinking NY might have forgotten his key, I checked the peephole, only to find the unsettling man staring right back at me. I recoiled in fear, called NY in panic, and begged him to hurry back because the man was lurking outside. NY returned quickly, but the man had vanished. He reported the incident to the front desk, but the lady there denied knowing anyone like that, promising to look out for him. That night, sleep eluded me, haunted by the thought of the man
Hey,
prowling outside.
I'm gonna go AFK. I gotta go do
With
something
NY
right quick,
asleep,
but I'm gonna still be
I
on the
looked
game,
him from
okay?
behind, seeking solace in his presence despite
I'm back.
As we descended the stairs, only to see the eerie man again, now with a sinister
That's
smile.
fine.
His parting words, "Lucky man with that white girl," sent shivers down my spine.
I don't blame
I
you.
confronted him one last time before escorting me to my car, ensuring I left safely. A month later, I shared this ordeal with my dad, who revealed the notorious reputation of that part of the city, known for shutdowns due to illegal activities. Despite the scare, New York and I remained friends. The physical distance and perhaps a lack of deeper connection preventing anything more. He occasionally checks up on me, showing his care. This experience has made me wary of meeting strangers from the internet, a reminder of the unpredictability and potential dangers lurking in such encounters. It was the year 2023, and I had just ended my marriage. In my late 20s, raising a child on my own, I felt the need to
Yeah, I can't. My girl, like, she blowing my
So I
phone up
turned to
like a
some dating
motherfucker,
websites.
bro.
I came across a man who caught my interest. We seemed to share a lot of common ground, and he appeared quite ordinary. I felt comfortable enough to share my phone number with him. Our conversations extended. I proposed we meet for coffee, but he declined, saying he doesn't like coffee. I then suggested grabbing a drink at a bar, but he revealed he doesn't consume alcohol either. Then he came up with what he thought was a brilliant idea. Why not go for a hike? I hesitantly agreed, though something inside me waved a red flag. He suggested a place called Ghostly Hollow in Northern California, known for its eerie old town ruins, nature trails, and legends of paranormal activities. It sounded like an intense spot for a first meeting. When I recommended meeting at the main parking area, he insisted on a better plan. He suggested we meet at a nearby train station where he would pick me up. He claimed to know a less-known entry that led to more scenic paths. That was my second moment of doubt. Despite my reservations, I didn't want to seem impolite or anxious, so I agreed. On the day we were supposed to meet, I didn't inform anyone about my plans. I think part of me was ashamed of meeting someone online, and deep down, I feared my friends would have discouraged me from going. I arrived at the train station to find him waiting in an old SUV from the late 90s. When he stepped out, he matched the photos he had shared. That gave me a brief moment of comfort. We got into his vehicle and he began driving us toward this hidden trail entrance. The drive there was filled with pleasant
I got a
conversation.
poor inventory. I'm gonna come back up.
Everything seemed fine. Upon reaching our destination, I
I
instinctively
fought
reached for
14
my phone
diamonds.
as
You
we
find any
exited the
diamonds or
vehicle.
no?
He quickly suggested I leave it behind.
Hmm.
When he told me to leave my phone in the
Excuse me.
car, warning bells went off in my head. Still, trying to keep things smooth, I did as he suggested. The entrance paths diverged, one leading to a
What
known
happened?
village, and the other to an uncertain direction. I pointed towards the village, hoping for a
Hell
safer
yeah.
choice, but he insisted on the less familiar path. Once again, I agreed, though reluctantly. Suddenly, a spark of courage flickered within me. I realized the importance of having my phone, especially because of my son. After some resistance, he unlocked his car, allowing me to retrieve it. As we walked together, the conversation flowed, and I began to feel silly for my earlier fears. However, as the path narrowed, forcing us to walk single file, my anxiety returned. He insisted I go ahead, claiming it was to catch me if I fell. His insistence, now stern,
He's back.
set off alarm bells. The forest seemed to
He's
close in
back,
around
bro.
us, the daylight dimmed by the dense canopy above. Our conversation died down, leaving only the sound of our footsteps on the forest floor. I glanced back at him and saw an unsettling expression. His face was stern, his eyes empty. Attempting to lighten the mood, I suggested
I'll be
turning
right back. Give me a second. My brother
His
need me.
words
Hold on.
silent.
I'm back.
Gripping my arm. Without a word, I reached for
My bad. I had some Mexican tacos.
frustration.
Excuse me, that shit was good.
Heavy silence.
Um,
My grip on
bro,
my
my
phone
brother,
unyielding.
he pulled out, Pokemon card, the 151 set.
When we reached the clearing, he mentioned an
Hold on.
urgent commitment and left abruptly, even though our
Well, give me a second.
lack of connection
Hello,
between us.
are you back or are you by your base channel?
I know that my insistence on taking my phone thwarted whatever ill intentions he had.
No, so my brother, he pulled out, the 151 base set Pokemon. So he pulled out, bro. Listen to me, one pack. He pulled out one pack. He pulled out a Blastoise and a Venusaur EX, both of them in one pack.
I decided to join and see what the excitement was
Bro,
about.
the Blast Wars, bro. The Blast Wars worth like $50, bro. I'm like, if I do that, it take me a long time, you know.
I swiped right on Max. And
He got lucky. Got good
I
luck.
felt excited and a bit silly because he was
Excuse
really
me.
good looking. He sent me a message and my
We
stomach filled with butterflies.
got a lot of
We
materials.
talked through the app for about an hour, chatting about normal stuff. He asked me
Oh,
what
that's
I
fine.
studied, and I asked him about his job. It was a friendly chat. Eventually, Max asked for my phone number, suggesting we text instead. He seemed like a nice guy, so I gave it to him. Our messages over the next few days were full
That's
of
what she
flirty jokes
said.
and talk about meeting up. By the fourth day, he started calling me babe, which made me feel uncomfortable. It felt too soon
I'm
since
gonna
we hadn't met in person.
start cleaning this out a little. Start
Kept
cleaning this
chatting.
out a little bit.
Max
So I
then
can.
mentioned he wanted us to be exclusive and was eager to meet me. He insisted I come over to his place to watch movies and hang out with his dog. I told him we should meet in a public place first, not at a stranger's home.
Yeah.
He thought I was being too cautious and kept pressing the issue.
Oh yeah.
I decided not to respond to him that night. The next day he apologized, agreeing to meet in public. We planned to meet that weekend. But when the weekend arrived, something didn't feel right. I canceled.
Hell yeah.
I needed to help my mom with some chores because she was unwell. Max got upset, saying my mom could manage on her own. This response only added to my worries. Something about the situation felt increasingly off, and I couldn't shake the feeling that agreeing to meet Max might
Oh
lead to
hell
something
yeah.
truly horrifying. The
I
nagging
want some
doubt
of
in my
that.
mind grew stronger as I pondered the potential dangers of meeting someone
Okay,
so
how big?
insistent on bypassing my boundaries.
I'm gonna lie, like,
Just come over,
bro, your house, bro, is a dirt
I
house.
really want to see you. But I said no. I needed to stay with my
That's
mom.
crazy.
And that was my final decision.
I haven't saw like a dirt house in a
I didn't
minute.
see my mom that day since it's not far, only about 30 minutes away. After his comments
That's an
about my mom,
OG. That's an OG house right there. You know, back in the days, you know.
texts kept coming. I'm sorry, please come over. I miss
Cause
you.
I remember that was my first house. I'm gonna lie, playing on the
I
phone.
had to tell him I was just busy.
That shit was fun.
Started calling a lot. He called me for 45 minutes in just 2 hours. He left voicemail saying he was sorry, missed me, and wanted me to call back. These messages didn't stop
What kind?
the whole time I was home. Later, my roommate asked if I wanted to go out. I said yes and went back to my dorm. But Max's calls and
That's
texts
it.
increased even more, and he even messaged me on the dating app, asking why I wasn't responding.
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to reply, but then I got a message on Instagram. Why didn't you say you were coming back to me? This scared me a lot. I asked him how he knew I was back, and he said
Fuck,
he
I
saw
keep
it on
dropping
the
my
dating app
posh.
because it showed I was close. This was very scary because it meant he kept checking my profile to see if I was near. He kept apologizing in messages and calls, trying to say he was just worried about me.
What happened?
We'd only been talking for a short time. I told my roommate, and we decided not to go out.
Oh hell
The
yeah.
worst moment was when he messaged. I'm outside your dorm with flowers and chocolate. Please forgive me. I called campus security immediately. They didn't find anyone outside. Must have been waiting in his car for a reply. I blocked it everywhere, got rid of the dating app, and never used it again. I saw him once in town, but he didn't see me. years ago, I moved to a new city for college. I was 18 and curious, so I downloaded Tinder. I never planned to meet anyone from the app. Mostly, I like to look at the profiles and see who was nearby. One evening, I was just passing time, swiping right on a few profiles. When about an hour later, a message popped up.
For the second year in a row, Chevy Equinox has been ranked by J.D. Power #1 in new vehicle quality for compact SUVs.
It's a lot of dirt I gotta dig out. At least I got a fishy C3 pick, shovel, and I'm breaking 3 on
We
it.
exchanged a few
It's
awkward
going kind of
messages,
quick.
and then I stopped responding. The next day, something strange happened. He sent me a friend request on Facebook. Given my common name, finding me should have been like looking for a needle in a haystack. We didn't share any friends, and the pictures on my Tinder didn't match any on my Facebook. The only clue available was the name of my college. Somehow he didn't just stop at Facebook. He found my
Found a lot of
Instagram
coal.
and even my Snapchat, which was puzzling since my username was a
I got
jumbled
like,
mix of my
I found
name with
32
extra letters
pieces of
and an
coal.
underscore.
32
I
pieces.
never shared it publicly. I was scared. How did he find my full name in all my accounts? I messaged him, demanding to know how he got my information. His response chilled me. I think we have a connection. I really want to get to know you better. That was enough for me. I unmatched him, deleted Tinder, and blocked him on every platform he had tried to reach me on. Everything went quiet for a few months after that. I was living in a rented room off campus, trying to focus on my studies. I had loads of work to do and tried to keep my mind off the unsettling experience. But I couldn't shake off the feeling of being watched. Every now and then, I would check my social media privacy settings, making sure I hadn't missed anything. The memory
Hell yeah.
The door was a hassle. With its 2 locks,
What?
I need to pull the handle towards me to get it open.
Yeah.
This was especially tricky
Uh-huh.
when trying to be quiet so as not to disturb the family I lived with. As I was struggling with the lock, a dark car turned into the neighborhood. This place was big, with a large green area in the center where kids often played. The car headed straight towards me. I hurried inside and locked the door. The car drove up to the house and stopped, its headlights flooding the entrance. I was frozen with fear, crouching below the door where there was frosted glass. Eventually, I gathered enough courage to sneak upstairs.
I'm gonna go
to
back
leave
in
for my
another
bedroom
one to get
window.
more quartz for
Just
just
then,
the
the car
levels.
left quickly. A few days later,
Because
the
my
same guy
tools,
from Tinder,
I
who
need
had
better
scared me
tools.
before, tried to add me on Facebook with a new profile that had no pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just
go
his
right.
name.
How
I
many
blocked him
diamonds you
right
got?
away. This incident scared me so much that I decided to switch universities the next year. I've had no trouble since then, but I'm always cautious now. Whether it was a coincidence or that guy from Tinder, I'll never know. But it was a terrifying experience. Let this be a warning. Be careful with whom you interact on social media and dating apps, and watch what personal information you share. I had just turned 18, fresh out of a bad relationship from high school, when I decided to try Tinder. I wasn't really looking to meet up with anyone.
Why everybody's using
I just
Tinder?
wanted to
Damn.
chat with new folks, hoping maybe I'd find someone interesting. Here's how it went down. It was the night of my senior prom. I was dressed up in a vintage gown, trying to have fun even though I went alone. As the evening started to quiet down, I found myself scrolling through my
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll be back. Give me a second. I'm back. Yeah. I took some candy from my mama. I took a lollipop from her, too. The bitches be smacking, you know? See, I wanna... Go on. Hell yeah. I'm gonna go in the Nether right now to get levels. Cause I need a hella level. Man. I had a good pick, but I was looking for netherite and I died with a bed. Yeah. I did like a 200 IQ dumb move, you know? Yeah. Shit. Hey, just follow you on PlayStation Club. What's up, broski? How you doing, man? Like and subscribe the video, you know? Like and subscribe, y'all. You know? Hell yeah. Follow me on, follow my PlayStation too, you know? Y'all can follow. Oh, I got 20 subscribers. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hey, did you subscribe or no? I just hit 20 subscribers right now. I just hit 20. That's a big goal right there for me. Good. What happened? Hell yeah. No, I just got a new subscriber. Hell yeah, bro. I got 20 now. I need like 100 more, 1,000 more.
He suggested we meet there, saying he'd bring drinks and we could have fun. I said no. Then he asked if meeting at Walmart was a
Yeah.
good idea. That's when I blocked him and stayed off Tinder for a while.
Damn.
Thinking back
That's
on
deep
it,
as hell.
my memory isn't perfect, and I might have left out some bits that would make the story even more unsettling.
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with King space, but it's essentially a
Why?
social
Hey,
media
tell me why I try to put my water bucket in the nether.
as a kid version of Facebook.
That's a
People
wrong
use it for
thing.
many things like meeting others, dating, but I mainly joined to read the erotic stories shared in the forums and to connect with people who shared my interests. Eventually,
Yeah, I know.
I did start
I didn't mean to press my water bucket down.
Most of these people
I didn't mean to
were
do
great,
that.
but some were just dull. Overall, it was an okay experience. However, there was this one guy I met
Is it?
once, and he gave me a really bad feeling. So I decided not to see
Oh
him.
yeah, I heard about that.
Something
Yeah.
about him just made my skin crawl. But he didn't seem to want to take no for an answer. Things were quiet for a bit. Then, 2 weeks later, I started receiving disturbing messages from fake accounts.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure they were all from him because the usernames were
And
similar.
remember, I got a China table full level 30. She just need
The
lapis.
messages were things like, "Why don't you love me?" And, "I thought we had something special. Please, talk to me." They were honest and didn't feel threatened. Then one day,
Yeah.
he showed up at my job. I
Okay.
worked at a Burger King, which isn't too odd. Thankfully, I was assigned to the kitchen, mainly working near the drive-thru window. I caught a glimpse of him once when I went to the front to get some supplies, but I don't think he recognized me since I had recently shaved my head. Back then, wearing a wig was a popular choice, and that's what I was doing when we met. I had never mentioned to him that my real hair was all gone, but as I was heading back to my work area, he shouted my name. It chilled me to the bone. I quickly went to my manager and explained what was happening. The manager had him escorted out. The next 2 weeks, all was quiet. Then, out of the blue, I received a message from a new account I didn't recognize. This message was different. It was dark and threatening. I was sure it was him. He seemed furious when he found out I was seeing someone new. He threatened to ruin my life by exposing my personal details. I no longer worked at the Burger King, so he couldn't find me there. But he knew way too much. He knew where I was studying. He knew my mom and sister's names and their workplaces. He even knew my favorite shopping spots and which friends I was closest to. He didn't know my new partner's name, but he described her appearance in a way that made my heart stop. He warned me that he knew where I lived. Thankfully, nothing bad happened. I moved out of there soon after and never heard from him again. But that experience terrified me and turned me off from meeting people online ever again. I reported him to the police, which might have been what scared him off for good. Back when I was in high school, it was clear that my parents were going to split up. My mom was seeing someone else behind my dad's back. My dad was doing the same. I tried my best to stop them from splitting, but deep down, I knew it was hopeless. My mom had been thinking about leaving him for a long while and chose to do it on my 17th birthday. saw she was messaging a guy. I tried to ignore it, even though I had seen his name and face on her phone before. A couple of months later, my dad and I were figuring out where to go for dinner. That evening, one of my dad's friends called. My dad likes to have a drink now and then and goes to bars around here. He's got a bunch of friends who work in bars or enjoy hanging out in them. His friend was at a nearby bar and ran into a guy named AJ who was asking for my dad by name, wanting to talk about buying a car. My dad sells cars. We decided to head to the bar for dinner. It wasn't a run-down place. We live in a small town, and this bar was by the lake, part of a kind of holiday park where people can put their trailers. It felt more like a club or lodge. This guy, AJ, introduced himself, but I knew right away he was the man my mom had been chatting with online. I kept quiet, thinking maybe they just looked alike and I was making too much of it. But then, he called me by my full name without anyone telling him who I was. He knew my first, middle, and last name. He came over to say hi and tried to get me to scratch some lottery tickets for him, getting way too close and trying to touch me. I was really uncomfortable. Didn't react at first. He stopped only when he noticed other people watching. I knew I had to do something, so I searched his full name on Google and Facebook. That's when I discovered he was a sex offender.
Oh, hell no.
Stayed next to ours. Looking back and forth,
Fucking white people crazy.
there was no mistaking it was
I like my, you know, I like my white people, but damn, dude, weirdo, you know?
minutes away. I took my dad aside and explained that the man, AJ, was pretending to be someone he wasn't. I showed him the photo and the details I found online. Overwhelmed, I ran to the restroom, tears
Shit, if I find out, I'm gonna get the fuck away from me.
He had lied
Oh.
about his identity, knew our
Some
names,
bullshit.
and even where my dad worked. After hearing what I had to say, my dad refused to step outside with AJ. AJ kept trying to get my dad to go out alone, saying he wanted to see my dad's truck because he was interested in getting a similar one. But eventually, AJ gave up and went outside to smoke. The bar's manager quickly acted, locking the doors and leaving AJ outside, making sure he couldn't come back in. Most of the people in the bar were friends of my dad and had noticed AJ's strange behavior, especially how he had inappropriately touched me. The manager didn't waste time and called the police to report him. AJ soon realized he was trapped and tried to leave, driving away from the bar. My dad tried to follow him to make sure he didn't escape, but AJ was drunk and ended up crashing his car into a snowbank not far from the bar. The police caught him and charged him with driving while intoxicated. They took him to jail, which was alarmingly close to where we lived, just 5 minutes away. I couldn't sleep well for weeks, haunted by the thought that if AJ knew so much about us, he might also know where we lived. He was bailed out only 2 days after the incident. His vehicle had been found with duct tape, drugs, rope, a crowbar, and other materials in it when they impounded his car. He was also charged for violating his probation. He is a Tier 3 sex offender. He
Damn.
raped a minor with a
Tier 3.
and was required to register
Yeah.
for life. He was not supposed to leave the state.
Oh, hold on, I'm coming.
To 6 months.
I'm back, I'm sorry.
Following both of us for a long
My
time.
mom got me some hot fries.
I have never experienced something so crazy or scary in my
Oh,
life.
yeah.
I live in a completely different state, thousands of miles away now, thank God. But my family is still in
More
the
than
state
me,
that the
shit.
incident
Oh, I
happened.
found a bastion.
He still has yet to be charged or arrested with the harassment or stalking charges, and probably never will be.
You heard, bro?
Seeing as he knows if he comes back to the state,
I found a bastion.
he can be
I don't know how
arrested if his
far I am
charges
from the
go
base.
up
I think I'm not that
because he has
far. It's not far from
his
another
arrest.
portal, I think.
Since then, I never put my
No,
full
it's
name
not,
on
I
any
think.
social
I'm
media.
not for sure
I only put
because
my first name. I become a very paranoid person when it comes to my full name and my address.
I'm gonna go to it right now.
Please
But
have
it
no
is close to
idea
the nether
to
portal. It's
dating
not that far.
sites.
Nether
You
portal
never
over
know
there.
who's behind the screen or what their true intentions are. And if you do find someone you like, investigate and do your homework. I lived in a town with a population of 5,000 that I never once thought this kind of thing could happen to me. But it can, and it will happen.
I'm back. I'm sorry. It's pretty big. It looked big.
Around 4 months back,
The bastion
my
looked pretty
family and
big.
I moved to a new place in the countryside. Before this, we lived in a small flat, meaning we didn't have a garden. So the idea of owning a garden was new to us, and of course we didn't own a lawnmower. To avoid spending $200 on a new lawnmower, especially since we might move again soon, we decided to find someone to cut our grass. At first, we used a service recommended by my partner's coworker, but paying $1.65 every 2 weeks started to feel expensive. We wanted a cheaper option. That's when we found Alex. Alex had advertised on a local Facebook page that he was available to mow lawns over the weekend. He mentioned he worked for a well-known company, or at least, that's what it seemed. I reached out to him through Facebook. Alex seemed friendly at first. He asked for my address to give me a price quote. After visiting our house, Alex texted, "Wow, your porch is huge." His comment made me uncomfortable, but I thought maybe I was just being too sensitive. We arranged for him to come by and work on the garden. I told him my days off, but he said it wasn't necessary for me to be there. We decided Wednesday would be good. On Wednesday morning, he messaged,
I think
"Are you at home?"
19 or
I
20.
replied,
I don't know.
3 hours later, he asked again, "Have you come back yet?" I said no.
Nice.
And mentioned I'd be back late, after 8. Then Alex told me he had a flat tire and proposed to reschedule for the next day. On Thursday, early in the morning, he texted me again. "Will you be at home today?" I replied no. And a few hours later, he asked once more if I was home. Again, I answered no. I had already told him I wouldn't be around the whole day. "Will you still make it?" I asked. He replied, saying his truck had broken down this time. His messages were getting too personal, like, "I hope you're not mad at me, dear." By now, his behavior and constant excuses were making me feel uneasy. Despite my better judgment, I said he could try again the next day.
Oh, have texted me.
And it
I
was
love you,
actually
but
my day
damn.
off. I decided to leave the house early and spend the day outside. Out of nowhere, he texts, "I'm on my way. You're not working today, right?" I replied that I was off, but wouldn't be home. He kept pushing. "When will you get back?" I told him I wasn't sure. Later, he texts again, apologizing, saying, "Sorry, my equipment fell out of my truck and got damaged." "I might try again tomorrow," he said after I had clearly had enough. I was deeply unsettled by his behavior and finally told him to forget it, that I'd look for someone else. Saturday rolls around, and after work, I see several messages from him on my phone. He claimed he had mowed the lawn and was demanding payment immediately. I refused to pay until I saw the work myself and suggested transferring the money via a digital app instead. He became angry, and despite feeling anxious about him possibly waiting at my house,
We just recently found out about Back Market, so here is Aria's new phone.
I arranged for a friend to follow me home for safety. Thankfully, he wasn't there.
Okay, I'll find another right.
I
Ancient
transferred
debris.
money,
The first
hoping
chest.
that would be the end of it. 2 months
There's
later,
one
the
piece.
story took a strange turn.
2 block of
Talking to my
iron.
fiance Alex on my way to
5
class,
block.
he mentioned a
5.
man walking down our driveway.
5 blocks of
Later,
bone blocks.
Alex texted that the man was
Diamond shovel.
the name on the
And
business
some
card left
chain.
behind was
Like
the same
chain
as
like
the
the
man
for
who
like
had
the
harassed
ceiling
me.
and shit.
I called Alex,
Wait
who
a
said the
second.
man
Hold
Charles
on.
had acted surprised to see him and inquired if he lived alone. Charles didn't visit any other houses, just ours, and offered various services, including lawn care and pest removal. Charles's knowledge of our bat problem, which I had posted about on Facebook, alarmed me. Charles was particularly interested in our dog, asking numerous questions about his size and behavior, which Alex thought was just fear of dogs. After giving Charles a brief tour outside, he left. I realized this was the same man who'd been messaging me and told Alex, who became very concerned, especially about the detailed questions Charles asked about our living situation. Charles had pretended not to know us or the house, suggesting he was just passing by to promote his business. The realization that my car was in the driveway, making it appear I was home alone, was particularly disturbing. I hesitated to involve the police, fearing I might be overreacting. This all happened recently, and I'm hoping not to hear from him again. But if anything else happens, I'll be sure to update. A few days ago, I had to take a plane to a small town I've never visited to search for a place to live for my studies. I was traveling alone, but before my trip, I looked up lots of homes on Facebook Marketplace
For
and
real.
managed to arrange a few visits. My
Bye.
first visit was scheduled for late in
You're
the
too
afternoon
ugly.
in a quiet part of town. The homeowner seemed okay when we emailed, and he asked me to call him an hour before we were supposed to meet to confirm my arrival. So, I did just that. I called him an hour ahead, but he didn't pick up. I decided to walk to the house anyway, hoping the homeowner would be there by the time I arrived. About an hour later, the man called back. He
Ooh.
asked if I was still on my way.
Hell yeah.
I told him, yes, I'm almost there. Just 5
Another
minutes
right
away."
ingot. I found another right
His
ingot.
response was
And
surprising.
a missing table. Another right
Saying
thing.
I shouldn't be there for an hour.
And some diamond
That's
armor.
when I realized he was
Bro.
right.
Bro, I found two diamond, bro,
Phone at
two
the time
diamond
didn't update the
leggings.
time
One with
automatically.
protection
Those
3 and
time
breaking
froze.
3, and
I forgot to set it
one is
aside
normal.
and realized I was an hour early.
I'm gonna give you the other one, okay?
Mix up over the phone, but the man was
So you don't need to make diamond pads. I
I
already got some
understood
for you.
my mistake.
Hell yeah, that's
She seemed
good.
excessive for such a small issue. I offered to wait outside until the correct time, but he quickly said no, almost like he didn't want me there at all. This made me feel uneasy, but I needed a place to stay badly. I decided to kill some time at a nearby food place until it was time for the visit. When it was time, I went to meet the homeowner. He was around 50.
I got 34 levels. I'm
His
out of here. I do not want to die
seemed
here.
like he hadn't cleaned himself in days. I felt uncomfortable.
Too much
and wanted to
levels.
leave.
Too much levels
But
to
finding
lose
a
here.
place to live was crucial, and there weren't many options available, so I stayed.
Oh yeah.
While we were talking about the house, I noticed a younger man leave through a back door. This guy looked even shadier than the homeowner. Glanced at us, ran to his car, and drove off fast. This made me very worried. I asked the homeowner who the man was, and he said it was just another person he had shown the house to earlier. The man started asking me lots of strange questions. They were not the usual questions someone renting out a house would ask. He asked about my age, what I was studying. All the while he looked straight into my eyes without blinking once. I answered his questions, but I tried to not give away too much. Then
I'll
we
find
went
another
inside the
chest.
house. From the outside, the house looked okay. But once we entered, it was clear it wasn't well kept.
Okay, block of gold.
I
Okay,
followed him
more
as we
bone
checked
blocks. I
each
take
room.
that.
Whenever I asked about the house's poor condition, he dodged the question, saying it was just not finished yet. After we had seen the inside, he said he wanted to show me a shed in the backyard. Before I could respond, he led me out back, away from any nearby streets to a separate shed. He opened the shed door, revealing stairs leading down into complete darkness. He tried to turn on a light, but nothing happened. Instead of reacting, he just started walking down into the dark, as if he expected the light not to work. Standing at the bottom of the stairs in the dark, he looked up and asked, "Aren't you coming down?" I didn't answer, shocked that he expected me to follow him into this dark, separate basement. For some reason, I looked back towards the house and saw another man standing in the backyard doorway. That's when I ran. I didn't stop to look back, and I didn't want to know if they were following me. After running for what felt like forever,
I'm about to be on my way
I
back
stopped
right
to
now.
see no one was behind me. Realizing I was alone in the wood,
Alright.
please.
Bro, tell me why my girl gave me a lecture last night. Cause so she's getting me ready, right? We're going back to her place. Bro, I'm high as a bitch, bro. I'm so high, bro. Like, you know, like, killing my mood. Tell me why, bro. She's the whole way why you was pissed. She was nagging at me, you know, like, you know, you told me this and that. I said I did, but look at you. You want? I said, do I make you happy, right? I said, yeah. Okay. Well, leave me alone about it, you know. Like, you acting like I'm wasting a lot of money, you know. But I'm not, you know. That's the thing, like.
As the sun was setting,
She think I spent a hell of money on that shit, like.
it was
I,
terrifying.
what I got for like through the month, you know.
I used it to navigate back to my hotel without any more issues.
Well, shit, you can't smoke all your shit in one day, you know.
I searched online for information about the house and found out it had been empty for 3 years. I checked the original Facebook Marketplace listing I had replied to, but it had been removed.
I haven't found another fortress yet, but that's fine.
Police but decided against it, thinking they wouldn't be able to do much. I guess the men would
I got 35 levels. I'm getting hella levels for the course, for the course and shit.
When I was around 22 years old, I was not feeling well in my mind, felt very alone, and was desperately looking for friends. I had a big problem with eating too much food, especially ordering a lot of food late at night. One evening, I decided to order a pizza. The man who brought it to me was probably between 35 and 45 years old, while I was about 19 or 20.
Oh, I did find a fortress. Oh shit, it's right here.
Just the
I
usual
found one,
chat
bro.
you have when someone delivers your pizza. He might have
Okay,
said
I'm
something
gonna grab
like,
some blaze fries right now. Actually,
I can't really remember.
no, I should. I'll come back later. I don't want to die. I got like full every. I got hella good shit. I don't want to die right now.
It's just a simple talk between a customer and a delivery guy. A day or two later, he sent me a friend request on Facebook. It took me a while to remember who he was. Then I realized he used my order details to find me. Because I was feeling bad, alone, and really wanted friends, I accepted his request. He left some very strange and
I mean, let's grab a
comments
little
and
more
some
quartz.
Facebook pictures. We never met or talked again, and I think I removed him a few months later. I can't remember well, but I knew it was strange. So, to the odd pizza delivery man who was almost twice my age and decided to find me on Facebook after we barely spoke, I hope we never meet again. And if you did this to someone else, I hope they were smarter and feeling better than I was.
Where is this?
Looking back, I should have told the pizza place about him. I've had many delivery drivers try to flirt with me in a weird way since then, and I don't like it.
Is this
I
way?
just want to eat my food without any trouble. I used to deliver food myself, and unless you have a pet, let's keep it quick and polite. And remember to tip your drivers, unless they act inappropriately. This scary thing happened to me around 5 years back when I was just 18 years old. I had just finished high school and decided to take a break from my boyfriend of many years. He was 2 years older and liked to control everything, which I couldn't stand any longer. Most days I spent time with my friend, let's call her Lisa, just chilling and
Tell me I didn't get
enjoying
lost.
life in a simple way. To give you a picture, I'm quite short and was quite attractive back then. I was fit and cared about my looks. Now I'm just a laid-back mom. Sometimes I'd get weird messages on Facebook from guys I didn't know, complimenting my looks and wanting to go
Kinda
out
what I
with me.
gotta go this way.
One day, while I was at another friend's place named Jack, I got a message from a guy named Mike, who said he was a model for a fancy brand.
No, I know where I gotta go.
The kind of guy who would stand outside the store without a shirt. Not really my type, but I won't lie. Talking to a handsome guy wasn't a bad thing.
No, I'm about to be on my way back right now. Actually, yeah, I'm about to. Hold on.
He asked if we had met before because I looked
Cause now I'm kind of getting confused. So it's just hold on. Okay, hold on. Wait, give me a second. It's this way.
even though
I
I wasn't
gotta
looking for any guy to date.
go up here.
I replied that I didn't think we had met. He said maybe he saw me at a party because my face seemed familiar and he thought I was very beautiful.
Go this way.
We thanked each other and started talking about where we were from.
Shit, okay, I found it.
Relationships and
Right
stuff
there.
like that.
I'm blind.
I was really into cars back then. The passion I got from my family.
No,
Cars.
you need quarters back to the base.
What a dream car was. He seemed okay and kind of warm at first. Eventually,
Okay, I'm not sending you the quarters. Hold on.
so I decided, why not go? I wasn't busy with anything important anyway. I arrived at his place at 8 p.m. during a freezing winter night. He welcomed me at the door and led me to a room that
I'm about to send it right now.
but it looked very messy. On his computer, he had a video playing show, just a guy speeding.
Excuse me. Shit.
He suggested we watch a movie together. Although I felt something was off about him, I stayed because I was somehow overlooking the warning signs. Maybe because he was attractive. After the movie, I left his house, and he texted me immediately, asking me to let him know when I got home. I told him I was home safe and tried to end the conversation, but he kept it going. He texted, "I've got nothing planned after school," I replied.
Okay.
Join Planet Fitness now and save almost 25% off your monthly membership. Get fitness that fits your budget with equipment for every workout and free fitness training, all in the judgment-free zone. Join today for $1 down and $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends April 12th.
"Do you want to go out for dinner?" he suggested. I agreed, thinking it might be better than the first visit. That evening, we went to a diner in his old car. The place was packed, so we waited for our table while he constantly checked his phone, seemingly waiting for a message. Suddenly, his phone rang, and he briefly talked about referring to me before hanging up. Throughout the dinner, I couldn't shake off the uneasy feeling I had about it.
Well, I'm going,
He seemed to be in a rush
oh,
with
God.
everything concerning me.
I gotta make a low compass. You know what that is, right?
To forget about it. After dinner, he drove us back to his place and asked if I wanted to come visit again.
Excuse me, shit.
But I need to head home. It's late and I'm tired. He seemed disappointed but insisted. Come on, just for a minute. I want to show you something interesting. Despite feeling uneasy, my curiosity got the better of me, and I agreed to step inside. Right away, we were met by his parents. It was as if they had been waiting just behind the door for us. Oh, hello. Is this the girl you've been talking about so much? His mom asked. I was shocked. I'd only met him a couple of days ago, and he was already discussing me with his parents. Yeah, she's really special, he replied. His dad suggested, you two have fun. Oh, and look at his swimming photos over there. He's quite the swimmer. Trying to be polite, I quickly greeted them and thought about making a quick exit. But before I could leave, he started sharing his dreams with me, talking about wanting to join the FBI and also model for a clothing brand. His ambitions sounded more like fantasies. I need to go now, I insisted. Wait. He walked me to my car, awkwardly lingering as if expecting a kiss. But
I
just
think I forgot how you, because I'm about to make a loose stone, so because I want to go look for some spruce wood, you know.
no interest in it.
And I gotta go far for that, so that's why I'm gonna make one right quick.
Chadley bombarded me with texts. Each day was the same hey. At first, I replied out of politeness, but as I was planning a trip to Florida, I had a reason to avoid meeting him. Despite this, he didn't stop messaging me. My replies grew shorter until I stopped responding altogether. However, that didn't deter him.
Okay.
He continued texting me daily for 2 months until I finally blocked his number.
There, I just made a loose stone, like the thing to not get lost. I'll make one. I'm gonna make you a compass, okay? So if you get lost, whatever, if you get far, you know, it will take you right back to the base. Straight, right, straight there.
The situation escalated from annoying to deeply unsettling. Constantly, Chadley would send me just hey after hey, pushing my patience to its limit. I had enough and blocked him once more, thinking that would be the end of it. But I was mistaken. 2 years passed.
It's gonna be in your chest, okay? The compass is it already click on it, so like it will take you like straight to spawn up to the base, like.
Ignoring him seemed like the best response until he sent another message, now insulting me for not replying. His words shocked me. Then, almost as if on cue, my phone beeped with a text from him. Hey. I couldn't believe his audacity. I replied sharply.
I put the diamond leggings in the chest too.
Hoping that this time it would be the last. I thought that was the end of my encounters with Chadley. But the story
Excuse me.
didn't stop there. One day, while hanging out with my friend, let's call her Anna, she was showing me a message on her
I want to
Facebook.
make a new pickaxe, and that's what I need to make.
Hey, you look really familiar. Have we met before? It was like a bad joke repeating itself. Anna mentioned how Chadley had tried to convince her to visit his house, but she refused because he just wasn't appealing to her. This incident
I got
made me
12
curious
diamonds.
if any others had similar experiences with him. A year later, I started a new job and recognized an employee as his sister Chadley's ex-girlfriend. We got talking, and my curiosity got the better of me. I asked about Chadley. Her story was a chilling echo of my own experiences.
Yeah.
He had become obsessed with her sister after just a month of dating, following their breakup with years of stalking. He even confronted her with her new boyfriend's
Ooh,
eyes,
I got breaking 3, so touching for CC4.
behavior was clear and deeply unsettling. So to the creepy stalker
Hell
Chadley,
yeah.
my message is simple. Please never contact me again. Ever. A couple of weeks ago,
I'm gonna make another diamond. I'm gonna make another diamond pick
I heard that Facebook added a way to meet
and a chest plate and a diamond chest
I
plate.
found a man who seemed nice enough. He was a bit older than me. He said he was 27, and I had just celebrated my 23rd birthday. To me, being 4 years apart didn't seem like a down, had a few drinks, and talked. He told me again he was 27. He was really friendly, but he kept looking at me in a way that made me feel uneasy.
Damn, that's
He kept saying nice
garbage.
things about me, which was kind, but it made me feel awkward.
I should have
I
to
don't think
put
I'm
it on.
anything special to look at. I was flattered, but also a bit uncomfortable with all the attention. After a while, I decided it was time to go home since I had to wake up at 4:30 a.m. for work the next morning. He walked me to my car, and then we started talking about his car. His car was quite noticeable. A 1970 Camaro. It was out of the blue when he suggested we go for a drive in it at 10 p.m. I said no because it was late, and I had only met this man for a short time. He wanted me to go on a late-night drive with him, which I found very risky. I love watching documentaries about killers and reading scary stories. The last thing I would do is get into a car with a man I barely know. It could be very dangerous.
He sees four inside of us. We don't know what's on their face. Someone's trying to kill us. We are trying to kill them.
And I was not going to take that chance.
Alright.
He kept asking me to go, but I stayed firm and left in my car. My home was about 45 minutes away. When I got home, I found many messages from him. He said he missed me a lot, wanted to have a future with me, and had never felt this way so quickly at his age of 38. Then, he gave me more compliments. That's when I felt a cold feeling. He just said he was 38 years old. This was different from what he told me before. I asked him if the age difference of 15 years didn't bother him because it definitely bothered me. He said it didn't
Are
matter.
you in your base?
He liked younger women. I
Okay,
did not
I'm gonna put it
reply
back on normal.
and went to sleep. The next morning, I saw he had sent me many texts, missed calls, and voicemails. I decided not to talk to him anymore. I blocked him on all social media and his phone number. Maybe it was not nice of me, but he made me feel very uncomfortable. He seemed nice, but was too forceful. Reminded me of some scary stories I've heard. So, thanks to Facebook for this scary experience. I guess I won't be using Facebook to meet anyone new again. About 4 weeks ago, a stranger sent me a friend request on Facebook. We shared several mutual friends, so I assumed we might have met at some point, but I had forgotten about him. Without giving it much thought, I
Not
accepted his
that way.
request. Almost immediately after, he tried to video call me through Facebook Messenger. I didn't pick up. He tried a few times, but eventually stopped. Then last week, I received a call from a number I didn't recognize. I answered, thinking it could be about a job I applied for. Hey, how's it going? A cheerful voice asked, saying my name perfectly. My name is quite unique and hard to pronounce just by looking at it, so it struck me as odd that he got it right. When I inquired who he was, it turned out to be the same guy from Facebook. I pretended he had the wrong number by saying he got my name wrong. Then, he bombarded me with personal questions. Where I lived, which school I attended. I told him repeatedly that I wasn't comfortable answering, but he wouldn't stop, so I hung up. He called again the next day, but I hung up as soon as I recognized his voice. I decided if he called once more, I'd block him. Was that my Facebook doesn't list any personal info, especially not my phone number. And I couldn't imagine any of our mutual friends sharing my number with him. How he got it, I have no clue. The whole situation just felt very creepy to me. I had just moved into a new place by myself. After finishing school, I didn't have much money, so my apartment was pretty empty. I only had a few things from my parents'
Looking
place.
for spruce
It felt good to
wood.
finally have my own space, but I really needed some basic furniture. Since I didn't have much cash, I decided to look on Facebook Marketplace for free stuff. Looking for furniture there can be tough. A lot of the items are in bad shape, held together with tape. I couldn't afford to be too choosy, but I still hoped to find something that would last a bit. After searching for a long time, I decided to refresh the page. Right away, I saw a new post for a brand new couch, free for pickup. It hadn't been listed for even a minute. I messaged the seller immediately, hoping I could get it. It came super fast, saying they picked it up that night after 9 p.m. The timing was odd to me. It was only noon, and they wanted me to come after dark.
Okay.
But I figured they must be
Alright
busy
then, bro.
until then. So, I agreed and waited until it was time to go.
You gonna get out the game?
When it was time to leave, I texted the seller I was on my way.
Oh, you gonna leave the game though? You could just leave the game so I could just go at nighttime.
Remote area.
You get back
I'm
on.
used to living near the mountains, where there aren't many people around. But this was way beyond that. As I drove, the houses became fewer and farther between. The journey felt longer and lonelier as
Okay.
I moved further into the less populated areas. The sun had set, and the darkness made everything seem more eerie. I couldn't shake off a feeling of unease as I continued driving, the road stretching out into the night ahead of me. Finally, I arrived at a house that looked okay, but it was really far from any other people. I was surprised I still had phone signal, so I sent a message to the seller telling them I had arrived. Almost immediately, I got a short reply saying, "Okay." I took that as my cue to go to the door. When I knocked, a voice from just behind the door told me it was open and to come in. The voice sounded so close, as if the person was right there. I hesitated, then pushed the door open just a bit to look inside. The house was completely dark, not a single light on anywhere. This was back before phones had built-in flashlights, so all I had was a bit of moonlight coming through a window. I called out a greeting and heard a reply from an open door to my left, leading down to a basement. The person said the couch was down there, ready to go. That really scared me. I said I had to leave and didn't go any further. I turned around, opened the front door wide, and ran to my car. I locked the doors as soon as I got inside and took one last look at the house. Nobody followed me, but I saw the shapes of 4 men watching me from a window. I drove away fast and didn't.
It's so easy to get your windshield replaced as you save money. I don't know why you haven't done it already, my man. Let's start it off as a chip and brew.
Stop until I got back to my apartment. Once home, I checked my phone and saw 3 new messages from the seller. The first asked why I ran off. The second asked if I still wanted the couch. But the third message really scared me. It just said, "You're lucky." That night was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me. I've never used Facebook Marketplace or anything like it since then. I believe those men never planned to get me a couch. My wife and I were on the hunt for a second-hand car on Facebook Marketplace when we stumbled upon an offer that seemed too good to pass up. Excited, we immediately messaged the seller.
Looking for spruce wood, y'all.
The person selling the
Kind of
car
hard
appeared
right
to be
now.
friendly through messages. We decided to meet up in a well-known shopping center parking area. He mentioned he'd be free after his work at 5 p.m., so we planned to meet at 5:30 p.m. When 5:30 p.m. rolled around, we were already there, waiting, and informed the seller of our location. Shortly after, we received a message from him stating he was delayed. We weren't in a rush, thinking the delay wouldn't be more than half an hour. We thought it best to use the waiting time to grab something to eat inside the shopping center. However, time ticked away, and after 2 hours, our
I
patience was
don't
running
know
thin.
where is
Finally,
a
a message came in from the seller
spruce
promising he'd be here soon.
biome.
Since it was late autumn,
I want to
darkness
listen
had
to some
settled in,
music. I'm not
and
gonna
with
get
it, our
copyrighted.
concerns
YouTube
were
be on
about the
some
shopping center would
bullshit.
soon empty out.
Shit. What's that wood? Okay. We already got that at the house. Don't need that. Oh shit! I put a peaceful phantoms. I got time for phantoms. So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna play some Need for